And good afternoon. Welcome to Today to Races presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter along with Keith Fustel. A big Saturday of racing right here at Laurel Park and all over the country. And we have some horses that have been running here at Laurel Park, down at Keeneland, Aqueduct. Of course, you have the Santa Anita Derby today as well. So a big day. We'll get to all that. But first, if you hit the Stronach 5 yesterday, you got paid. It paid over $8,800 to 16 winning tickets. You had a $15 winner at Gulfstream. The Grand Saman horse lead it off in race 7 at Gulfstream. You had the favorite here, that Trombetta favored in the second leg of the Stronach 5. That was Laurel Park race 9. That was the day the music died.
Yes.
That horse won pretty impressively yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit left in the tank, no doubt.
Yep. So he was one of the favorites. I think he had a $10 horse at Golden Gate Fields, Leg D, race 5. The favorite got beat there, and you had a $10 horse. So congratulations if you hit that Stronach 5. My ticket didn't hit it. A nice payout there. Once again, over $8,800 to 16 winning tickets yesterday for the Stronach 5. Not a bad little Friday score.
Get you going into the weekend, huh?
Absolutely. Get you some money for our 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6 today. We have a nice carryover today in our Pick 6. That'll start race 4. Tim Tulloch will have a ticket for it. There's the carryover, a few bucks shy of $4,800 today for our 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. So that's going to start in race 4. We have lots going on today. Big racing everywhere. We have the Decanter. We're going to have a big crowd out here today at Laurel Park. Decanter reimagined today here at Laurel, a racing and wine experience. I saw them up there, second floor sports bar and the sports book, and milling around, going out, checking out the boxes, and they'll be able to see the races from out there. So looking forward to a big crowd for Decanter.
Yeah, and we're going to have a good crowd on the apron today, I'm sure. They'll
nice
make
weather.
their way downstairs, get a chance to see all of the upgrades to the plant here at Laurel Park. And once again, we're going to welcome the new fans. We like it. Hopefully we can keep you around, bet on a couple winners, give you a few winners, and see you back here real soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe 2 weeks from today, right? Yeah, 2 weeks from today, we're going to have our Spring Stake Spectacular. 5 stake races, over 750,000 in purses. You have the Express Bet Tessio, that's a win, and you're in for the Preakness. You have the Weber City Miss, a win, and you're in for the Black Eyed Susan. We also feature the premiere of the 2019 Match Series on Saturday, April 20th, and that's a pretty nice giveaway there. The Maryland Jockey Club tote bag giveaway. You can take that to Preakness. You can take that to the beach this summer. You buy a program on Saturday, April 20th, our Spring Stake Spectacular, and you get a nice looking tote bag there.
No matter what, you're going home a winner. You got the tote bag. I love it.
All right, so that's 2 weeks from today. Now, big racing everywhere today. Keeneland has the Grade 2 Bluegrass, and we have a horse down there from the Mike Trombetta barn, Win. Won his first 2 here at Laurel last winter as a 2-year-old, was second in the half late December, second behind Always Mining, who's pointing towards the Tessio. Win. A good third came from far back as the favorite in the Tampa Bay Derby, was third down there. 7-2 morning line on Win for today's Bluegrass.
Yeah, Worth Ortiz certainly should be a major player in the Bluegrass. Favoritism is probably going to go to the 2, Vacoma, second Lasix off of a layup out of the Fountain of Youth. A good rallying there. A horse ran fast as a 2-year-old, ran a 97 buyer back at 2 in the Nashville. But Win, looking at that race, I tell you, got plenty out of it, was wide every step of the way and still willingly to the wire. So I think that might have been the plan to set him up for a peak performance here this afternoon in the Bluegrass for Trombetta and company.
All right, also down at Keeneland today, we have both the winners from February in our Grade 3 General George and the Grade 3 Barbara Fritchie. Late Night Powwow, who won the Fritchie. She's one of the favorites down there. What is it, the Grade 1 Madison? And then you have Still Having Fun, a champion Maryland-bred 3-year-old from last year, still having fun down at Keeneland today for trainer Tim Keefe.
Yeah, well, we're represented. I mean, the horses, we're a foundation. Horses, our best horses around here, they're going in, they're competing everywhere.
I still having funds down there, but the General George George winner, uncontested. He's also down. He's in the same races, still having fun.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Still having fun. He's going to like the speed in that race. There's plenty of it.
All right, and then you remember Hoffa's Union, the big 15.5 length winner here at Laurel Park. That was late February, maiden special weight. Got a 95 Buyers speed figure in that huge debut win. This is a good-looking 3-year-old by Union Rags. That was for Gary Capuano here at Laurel. They sold the horse for a big number to trainer Mark Cassie and company. He gets first-time Lasix today. He's 6-1 in the Grade 2 Wood Memorial.
Yeah, will he be able to do it right on the engine? They came to him. He moved back away. You've got a horse coming out of a sprint in there just to his outside that's going to show some speed. But they like something when he ran faster than 3 other than that day at Laurel, off his Union. So, yeah, exciting stuff. I got to be rooting for the guy. Yeah, Final Jeopardy for service, a little bit of a price play. To see this, the 2-horse, another one. That was first-time Lasix with Mott, a big effort in the Tampa Bay Derby.
And then how about the Santa Anita Derby later on, 9 furlongs at Santa Anita. You have the Hall of Famer Bob Baffert with 2, the Hall of Famer Jerry Hollendorfer with 2, John Sadler. That's going to be a nice race, the Santa Anita Derby. All 3 races, the Santa Anita Derby, the Wood, and the Bluegrass will be on NBC this afternoon. Of course, you can watch it via simulcast right here at Laurel Park.
Yeah, watch and wager. No Lucas Testo, 6-1 on the morning line, is a horse that I kind of caught. He caught my eye in his debut. Figures are a little bit light, but I think he can move up off of that. Might need a little bit more flow than maybe what he's going to get in this race. I thought Instagram ran well for Hollendorfer in the Gotham, and game winner certainly. He is the one to beat for Baffert.
All right, so 3 big Preakness preps this big Saturday all over the country. There you go. I dropped my pen. That's all right. Let's get right to it here. Did we show the main track? No, let's show the main track. There it is, the main track. Perfect. Beautiful weather today. We'll have a fast track. What's the weather? 50, 60, I'll say mid-60. There you go. 60, sunny, and fast. Beautiful spring day.
Gorgeous day. Like I said, get yourself out on the apron, a little cold beverage, and enjoy this racing up close and personal. Head on down to the paddock. You learn a few things. Ask some questions. You see somebody around, you don't know something, ask a question. I'm sure they'll help you out. But we want our newer fans learning more and more about this great sport.
Yep. All right, so let's get right to it here. Race 1's going to kick off that popular early pick 5. It's a mandatory payout on the early pick 5. Industry low 12% takeout, and I have a ticket for both pick 5s today. Here's my early pick 5 play. In races 1 and 2, I go 4 deep in each of those races. I think they're wide open. Let's see, a 3 Life 8,000, 5.5 here in the opener. I use the 1, 2, 4, 5. The 4 Finbars live at 4-1. I think the 2 Trappers Delights live at 6-1. So 1, 2, 4, 5 here in the opener. Race 2, I go 4 deep there as well with the 2, 3, 4, 7. Race 3, I'll go with a single there in race 3. The 4, no refunds. Just won this condition last out. Looking for 2 in a row for trainer John Salzman Jr. and Bird Mobley. Katie Davis will ride. So I key on the 4, no refunds in race 3. Then in the 4th, I go 2 deep with the 4-9. And then race 5, that's a wide open maiden 10, filly and mares 5.5. I go with the 2, 6, 7 there. So $48 play for my early pick 5. You can study all of our multi-race wagers. All of our tickets and picks are on the laurelpark.com website underneath the handicapping section. Let's get going here with the opener. 5.5, claiming 8,000, 3 and up. Never won 3 or straight 3-year-olds. The 1, Port Louis, is my top pick. Your top pick as well. We like the same 3 on top here. We have a video spotlight to show you of Port Louis. Here's the race last out right here at Laurel.
Yeah, and got in some trouble. Definitely going to the half-mile point. We're going to pick this horse up. The 3-horse going into the turn has to steady. You see the black silks, the white cap, caught up in between horses. And Port Louis has a little bit of speed. Got off at 30-1 this day. Look at that. Had to check pretty sharply out of there, giving up a couple lengths around the turn. And Tambora did the chasing. Tambora, the 5-horse this afternoon, the 4-horse that particular day. But I like the way Port Louis finishes up. He's able to recover this. Remember, this was first off the claim for a barn that doesn't win a whole lot. I was going to make a favorite. I said, I go back 3 years. He hasn't run a favorite. Lucha Garibay makes a run up the inside, a determined run, just falls short. Hot Mike going a little bit better. he shows positional speed for me. He has that one little clunker in that on March 17th, the day he was claimed. Interesting. Got to wait that big price. I think he can lay close enough to the speeds in here and go by.
All right, I like them. So we're all over Port Louis, the 1 in race 1, the 4 we use in our exacta 4-1 Montanez on this 4-year-old for trainer Marilyn McMullen, and this horse taking a drop in class. The last couple of races, nothing special. He ran a good third against Allowance Company at Charlestown back in December, but he takes a drop in class today for a live outfit, good rider. So I think the 4 Finbar. Very live.
Yeah, I was hoping Wizard Jack would stay in this race to force the issue of Tambora a little bit more. We're going to have to see a Far From Awesome or No Mistake in Me can kind of push that one around. But Finbar kind of, to me, his best race is just like a one-run sprint. I remember that big run he made at a big price on the turf. Had no flow last time on March the 9th. You see those internals just dawdling. Just couldn't make a late impact. The drop is going to pick him up.
All right, so we like the 1-4-5 on top there in race 1. Let's turn the page. You like the early pick 4. We also kick off the rolling super high 5 in race 2, and that starts with a little carryover, a little over 1,100 for the rolling super high 5, starting in race 2, low 15% takeout, every race 7 or more horses. So keep your eye on that throughout the afternoon. Also, race 2, we kick off that early pick 4. Keith, you have a ticket for it. Let's check it out, see how you played it.
I do. An $18 ticket, $235 to get you started. Kennedy Wampus, Phantom Shot, and Cryptocurrency, my top selection in race 2. Too deep in the third with the 4 and the 5. No refunds. She should win this right back, but I think Star Designer's going to move up a little bit more with Correa. 4th race, the 3 and the 4. Sweetest Taboo. Jam job here for Claudia, going to be a short price. Joyful Noise, your bomb if the favorite doesn't fire. 6, 8, 10 in the 5th. Gabby V, Lovenor, Bonnie Kate, $18 ticket. And second race, I did a little restructuring of the morning line. I got to looking at it again, and I take pride in my line. I want to be close for the fans and give them a good guide. So you can follow the scroll along the bottom. Hopefully the adjustment was a little bit better than the early one. But there you go for race 2. Who do you like staying in race 2?
All right, so and you mentioned in the scroll, you can watch the scroll to get the adjusted line here for race 2. I go with the 2 on top. Candy Wampus, rider change. McCarthy off his mouth this afternoon. He goes somewhere, Keeneland or something. I thought I saw him out there this morning. I normally see him out there every morning. So I can't remember if I saw him this morning, but so rider change here on the 2, Candy Wampus. Make the rider Angel Suarez for trainer Jamie Ness. This horse taking a drop, good second against 12-5 2 starts ago. Tried a mile last out, no good. Now cuts back in distance, takes a drop for live connections.
Yeah, doesn't have a lot of speed, hoping there's some flow. There could be in here. I think Press the Music Button, Crazy Wild Bill off the race at Charlestown, even Rue here. Those guys want to kind of go out towards the front, but I think a horse might be the speed, and speed is Cryptocurrency. This horse, when I went back and looked, I had to adjust. Anthony Pecoraro, not a great year last year. This is a guy who's won a lot of races. Okay, He's come in here and done well. Here's what I see. This horse is first-time gelding reported on the 16th of February, okay? Well, since it has 2 races on the grass, this is first time gelding on the dirt. You go back to the only try at Laurel. That was going 7/8 of a mile. Look at those internal fractions. Blazing, okay? Blazing fractions as a 2-year-old. Got cooked in a duel with Correa. Front end, might get a little price. Let's go to the front and hopefully never look back.
And what is the adjusted line on this
I got this horse 9-2.
9-2.
Yeah.
Okay, still a nice price, 9-2 on key stop pick here. The 5 Cryptocurrency, Pecoraro, always very crafty, and this horse takes a drop today to try to wake up.
Look at those workouts, Dan. Since looks like on the dirt. I'm not worried about the turf efforts. Pretty quick.
Down there at Gulfstream Park West, South Florida. All right, so Pecoraro, he's back up here in the mid-Atlantic area. He's a barn to be reckoned with. The 4 I use in my exacta. Press the music button for trainer Wayne Potts. This 3-year-old by McLean's Music just missed last out at this level in the mud with the 10-pound bug girl. Grace Labar back aboard today. This 3-year-old's going to benefit from a nice lightweight assignment, 110. That'll win you a photo finish. That'll get you a link to the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this horse hung around a long way, and it was in front of Ready to Tap It. I believe was the favorite in that race was Jam. And this is what, a 2 in life. Well, we know Ready to Tap It. He's won more than that, right?
Sure.
He's strung together a bunch of races for McMahon. So, yeah.
Well, All right, so turn the page here. Race 3, we're going 6 furlongs, claiming 8,000 fillies. Straight 3-year-old fillies, 8,000 here in the third. I go with the 4 on top, so do you. We have a video spotlight to show you of the 4. No refunds, bred by Gretchen Moberly, owned by Bird Moberly. It's Maryland-bred 3-year-old daughter of Buffum. She's made almost 100,000. Here's a good-looking win last out.
Yeah, her figures weren't super strong going into this race, but was dropping from the A other than down to the 8, and she took advantage of a contested pace up in front. Baytown Lindy, Holiday Bird going at it, but look at this, no refunds, just poised to go right on by. She does a clear trip, moving out to about the 5-path, turning for a home. And she's going to win this one ridden out. For you newbies here, ridden out, when you see that comment, that's not fully extended to the wire. The jock is not completely into the horse. So you're looking at that comment, you always say, okay, this horse probably has a little bit more left, especially holding it for the next start. You're now coming back. A little lugging in there is a little concern, but no refunds. Gets a similar kind of trip today from just off of it.
Sure, all right. So I have her on top. She's going to be a popular favorite here in race 3. The 1, Allison Kay, for trainer Hugh McMahon. Sheldon Russell on this filly by Congrats. She's won 2 in a row. Laurel for the maiden win back in early February. Won a Penn National last out. That was a 10,000, 2 life. Has early speeds. Going to need to use it. Breaking from the 1 hole.
Yeah, pretty quick. Has to deal with maybe wild type a little bit, but has a key scratch. Kentucky Smooth, I thought, was going to force the issue as well. Allison Kay, another one at the 6 furlong distance, has come from just off of it. So I'm not too concerned. Just with a crafty, heady ride, this horse just make the move at the right time. So I do think the 7 is going to go, but Allison Kay is going to be around a long time.
All right, so no refunds there in race 3. That's her top pick. Let's get a quick commercial break. Nice carryover in that 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6, almost 4,800. Tulloch has a ticket for that. I have a ticket for the late pick 5. We'll check it out right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
All right, welcome back. Nice carryover in the Rainbow Pick 6. Starts in race 4. We also start the middle pick 4 in this race. Let's show you the carryover, $4,791. This will be well played. They'll put over $5,000 into it today. It'll be sitting around $10,000 if you can take the whole jackpot down. Tim Tulloch, my co-host in the afternoon, he has a ticket. Let's check it out. There you go. Very affordable, $28. 20-cent play. He's trying to entice those Decanter Wine Festival people. That $28, that's a ham sandwich. You get a couple people, 3 people, put up $10 each, and you have action for 6 races. Let's see if Tulloch can get you live in race 4. He goes with the 2-9. The 2, pretty as new money, is 12-1, so he's going with a big price there in race 4. Race 5, he has the 2-6-8. Race 6, he goes with the 1-3-5-6. Race 7, the 1-2-7. Then he has a single in race 8. He singles there on the 8, Call Me Jelly Roll. That horse should be tough for trainer Jerry O'Dwyer. And then in race 9, he goes with the 2-7. That's who I like in race 9 as well. So you can study his tickets some more on the laurelpark.com website underneath the handicapping section. Let's take a look here at the 4th. 5.5, claiming 8,000 filly mares, 3 and up. Never won 3 or straight 3-year-old fillies. I go with the 9 on top. Should get a nice trip on the outside. Has early speed. The 9, Angelina Star. Nice win last out against Nickel 2 Life. Early March for Jerry Robb. The X-Man was aboard. Xavier back aboard today. This Maryland-bred filly by Nicanor. Robb, this is a nice stat here. Robb, when he wins his last start, he's 26% to come back and win it again with a positive ROI. So she should get a nice trip. She has early speed. The X-Man can dictate all the early terms here on the 9, Angelina Star.
Held much better than that 2-back try where she kind of faltered a little bit late. had the easy lead and gave way. But she looked like a different kind of a filly. I know the number is still the same, but to me, that was visually a stronger race on March the 9th for Angelina Starr. Yeah, I think she could get the jump maybe on a couple of these other speed types. Cocktail Waitress out of the Charlestown race, dropping speed, but was claimed off of Claudio and now working her way back down the ladder. Rapid Route. Two good tries down at Tampa. The problem, the 7-furlong race, will she have that gate speed to kind of lay close enough, or will she have to be used a little bit too much? I mean, she might be able to move from just off the pace here for trainer Hubert Gaffney. The horse to beat, the Sweetest Taboo. Claudio taking an edge here. Yeah, this horse has bounced up off the mat off of a poor route try before. She's going to sit off of this pace. If she brings a B game, she blows by these horses, so we'll see. But I'm protecting a little bit. I'm going to use Joyful Noise. She's had excuses her last two tries. Yes, she's been freshened up since mid-February. You go back, she was wide every step on February 16th. The 24th, she was up close to the pace. This filly runs her best race somewhere for seven or eight lengths out of it, leaving a far turn, makes one run. I think Joyful Noise is a sneaky price user in the fourth race.
Well, it's a positive rider change. You're going from Bug Riders to Weston Hamilton. Big 15-1 price there on the 3. We both like the 7 a little bit here. Who's the 7? The 7's, yeah, Rapid Route for Hubert Gaffney. A win, nice win at Tampa last out. A little deeper water today, but she could pick up a check. So, all right, we like some of the similar. We like some of the same horses there in race 4. Let's turn the page. Race 5 kicks off that late pick 5. No carryover. They hit it yesterday. Paid pretty well yesterday. Industry low, 12% takeout means it always pays well when you hit the pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Let's check out my ticket. Only a $24 ticket for the late pick 5. I'm 4 deep in race 5. The 2, 6, 7. I'll throw the 10 in there as well. Bonnie Kate maybe at 6-1. Race 6, my best bet of the day. Race 6, our feature. Yeah. It's a filly and mare, second level allowance, going 5.5. I single there on the 5. Velocita Brillante for trainer Claudio Gonzalez. I think she gets right back to her winning ways today. So I single on the 5 in race 6. Race 7, I go with the 1, 2. Race 8, the 3, 4, 8. And then race 9, the 2-7. $24 ticket. Let's check it out here in race 5. It's a maiden 10. They split this. We have races 5 and 9 are split. Maiden 10. Filly and Mare's going short. We're going 5.5 here in race 5. And I go with the 6 on top. The 6 on top here. Gabby V, my top pick. You like Gabby V a little bit as well. First time in the Claudio Gonzalez barn, our leading trainer. He's 27% in a positive ROI with new runners in his barn. He uses the 7-pound apprentice Sam Cardona, who finished an all right third on this Temple City filly last out. She didn't break very well last out. And now she's been stable, though, here at Laurel Park with Claudio. You have to assume she's gone to the gate and done some work. So let's see if she can break better today in the new barn.
Yeah, she wasn't going to pan out, so Rudy Rod says, hey, keep her down here.
Right.
Claudio picks her up. She's going to have to break better. When horses get in that tendency, you see that hesitated start.
Right.
A little leery of those. Even with the barn change, yeah, she'll probably make a run into it. I think speed is going to be dangerous in here, and I think it's going to come from the 8, Lovenor, and the 10, Bonnie Kate. Little edge, a little better price for Bonnie Kate. I like the 8 or the 10. How about this? A Tennessee bred. We're going to try to get to the winner.
So
you do not see that. Yeah, and ran sneaky good. You know, the Buyer not much, but was under a hammerlock early. Made a good run. He went slow early. You know, the horses that were up a little bit closer turning from had that advantage with more left in the tank. I think she's got enough speed. I'd like to see her right into it from the get-go here. But Lovin' are awfully tough. Another slight little drop. You know, a filly or a mare now, the 5-year-old mare, they thought was going to be a little bit better early on in her career. Things really haven't panned out. Caught some good horses in her debut. She's gonna move up today on this little class drop. 8 or the 10 for me in race 5.
All right, we both like the 10. I didn't use the 8. I'm a little worried. The beaten favored 2 starts ago, no good last out. Lots of lines in between all the races. Takes a drop today to the maiden 10. Finds a soft group. Should run well. It's going to have to do better than she's been doing. This is a wide open maiden 10. I'll go with the 7, Saint Cherubin. I remember Corby Cayazzo I don't know if it was within the last 5 years, but definitely within the last 10 years, he had a blow-up first-time starter.
Yes.
Yeah, I think at 99-1. Remember that?
He did. He did.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So
Going
he
all the way back.
He can do it. Yeah, St. Cherubin, 4-year-old filly by 40 Tails, been working well up there at Fair Hill. You get a live rider with Jorge Riaz aboard.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of it could be blow up. No doubt. I mean, the logical horses, 2, 6, 8, and 10. Other than that, everybody else, I've got to think in this race is going to be 12, 15 to 1 or higher. So if you get that stranger, it is going to blow up your multi-race bets.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 6, our feature of the day. A nice second-level allowance condition. Optional claiming $35,000 for filly and mares 3 and up. 5.5 furlongs. We kick off the late pick 4 here in race 6. I have the 5 on top. My best bet of the day is Velocita Brillante. Who do you have on top? The 6? You do? Okay, let's start there with the 6 Super Echo, and we have a video spotlight to show you of this Macho Uno filly. Here's the race from January at this level right here at Laurel Park.
Yeah, and the blinkers come off today. They tried the blinker experiment, didn't went okay down at Tampa, but not so much last time out. So the blinkers come back off, and she's right up into it here this afternoon. Is close to the pace, under a rating gear through good internal fractions, moves up outside of Majestic One, Engelhart runner, who's been a key for all these allowance races. And Super Echo kind of looks like she's going to go ahead and win it right now, right? Majestic One, proved that she's this good. She came back off of this race to win, but no disgrace in defeat for Super Echo. She's dead game to the wire, just a miss by a nose. Good try, tried to travel, big number down at Tampa. Laurel race, just a little clunker last time. Plenty of speed, a wicked early pace in store here with Wildcat Combat, Madam Tiger, Yes I Dance. I think the 1 Ken rates, Dan. She loves the distance. I think she's going to be sitting just inside, just off of it. But Super Echo is another one. When she's right, she can go quick and rate going quick. So I think she's going to sit just off of it, make the move, get past the speed. My price horse in there, Margie's Money. They still try with this horse. They don't drop her down. I'm waiting for her to do it. She's had a couple good work since. She's got races on her page that would win this, and she is going to get the flow this afternoon. Reunited with Russell. We've talked about her in the past. She's a little goofy to ride.
Right.
I think he can get her to sit and finish today.
Well, she's a great notion filly. She's won 5 races here at Laurel Parks. I didn't use her, but that's a M. Terry Shane homebred for trainer Hugh McMahon. I didn't use the 4. I have the 3 in my exact, the Madam Tiger, and this is a Claudio Gonzalez filly, a 4-year-old filly by Astrology, and she might get caught up in that early pace, but she's fast. She won 3 in a row when getting into the Claudio barn this past winter right here. 2 here at Laurel, 1 at Charlestown, a decent 3rd at this level last out. She's been freshened up since then. Claudio 26% with this move coming back.
Yeah, it's a good
race.
field. I really like. Rodman likes Velocita Brillante, and I'm going to use her underneath. I mean, you've got to spread in your exact is in here. Maybe pick 1 or 2 horses, key them top and bottom with 3 or 4 horses. I don't think there's going to be like a super heavy favorite in race 6, but also starting with your late pick 4, you may want to 3 or 4 deep in here to give yourself a fair shot. Even Elevated Vision, trying to get her to come back to that 80 buyer she had prior to the layoff. She kind of just did not run at all. First off the break, a little bit better next time. Maybe 3rd off of that layoff is going to be the answer for Elevated Vision. Schoenthal, he can certainly strike at a good price.
Sure. All right, so nice feature there in race 6 to kick off the late pick 4. Let's turn the page here. Race 7 will start the final pick 3 of the afternoon. We're going 7 furlongs, maiden claiming $40,000 for straight 3-year-olds, and I go with the 2 on top, Marylander. You picked this colt 3rd. Well, let's show you the debut effort. We have a video spotlight on this Maryland bred by Seville. Here's the debut, March 16th, right here at Laurel.
And also in this race is Closer Look. You're going to pick up first. The 2 horses, Closer Look. The 8 on the outside is Marylander. Both these horses back in today, and both didn't have the easiest trips. I think maybe a little bit easier trip for Marylander, but I like the finish, the stronger finish there. It was a good effort that day. Highlighted on the outside, shifting about 5 wide, turning for home. And Padrino's Heart, clear on the lead, dictated around the turn. You saw just laying just a hair at the 3/16 with Marylander, but a good finish, as well as the Closer Look to the rail, who had to kind of steady briefly. they both bring the race back. They're going to be very close today. I think they're going to be similar in price. I think maybe a little bit more money just for the more recognition of motion. The blinkers on. But closer look, going back to that race as well, had a little bit more gate speed, dropped back and came again with trouble. The blinkers go on. Maybe a little more focus is going to give the edge to closer look today.
All right, make the rider Weston Hamilton. Yeah. Weston Hamilton on the one closer look. So we like the same 3 on top. I didn't use the 5 big boots for trainer Carol Lynch. The barn had a nice winner meet. They're 28% winners. Angel Suarez on this horse. They're trying to figure him out, get him in good form. He came back as a 3-year-old after having some time off in the winter and caught a muddy track his first 2 starts back. Now he catches a fast track today and takes a drop in for the tag for the first time.
And the key there said he took plenty of money. 9-2 in debut against a pretty salty field, a 10-horse field.
Kept taking money.
Yes, on a fast track, right, 2 subsequent tries, muddy sealed surfaces. He has reported second time gelding today. Now gets back to a fast track. Would not be surprised if he kind of comes back closer to that debut number, but he's got to move up a little bit more. Lucky Jr., the 3 I'll throw in there. Another broke a step slow out of that Maryland or closer look race. Hammy and Gorey struck at a little bit of a price the other day with a similar type. Yeah, this horse was the part of the entry that scratched out of that race the other day. The other half won, if you remember. Yep.
All right, so nice group of maiden 3-year-olds there in race 7. Let's turn the page. Race 8 will kick off the late daily double. We're going, 6 furlongs here in race 8. Claiming 8,000. Filly mares 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. And I go with the 4 on top. Paz the Wine. Hunch play of the day.
You're right. I forgot about
with
that.
The Decanter Wine Festival. Pass the Wine. There'll be a bunch of wine passing out there. And I'll go with this 5-year-old mare on top for trainer Carl Duran. A good second against 12-5 2 Life going short late January right here at Laurel Park, and then hasn't run that good in the 3 starts after that. Takes a drop to the 8,000 2 Life level today. I think the drop can wake this mare up.
Yeah, she just does not have a lot of speed. I expected more out of her last time, but probably should have adjusted the line with the name, right? With the Decanter stuff going on. Yeah, the money rolling. I remember Tom Jones past the ale going back. I love that horse and that name. But I go with Stay Good. I'm going with Rudy Rod dropping in half. We've got a stat for Rudy Rodriguez with his horses. The last 3 years at Laurel on the dirt, 5 for 15. That's 33%, and 10 for 15 in the money, with 50% droppers in class. Okay, so if those are looking, this horse ran for 16 last time. He's in for 8 today. ROI, it's a positive one, over $2. Stay Good. I think it stay close to the pace in here. It's not going to be blazing. Call Me Jelly Roll from the outside, the 8-horse. Call Me Jelly Roll, I think, is going to be the horse to catch in race number 8.
All right, so I go with the 4-8-3-6 there in the 8th. Let's turn the page here. Race 9, our final on the day. We're going 5.5 furlongs. Maiden claiming 10,000. Filly mares 3 and up. My price play of the day here in race 9. I like the 7 Chicken Dinner. Maryland bred by Outflanker. Trainer Greg Wilson claimed this horse in debut. They ran him for maiden 10 back in early February. They bet him down to about 4-1, and he ran okay in a 7-horse field. He was 4th, only beaten 5 lengths. That's a useful effort. Was claimed by trainer Greg Wilson. He waits the time, gives this horse some time, some nice works in March for this horse, a bullet. And then we really had 3 nice 5-furlong workouts. Angel Cruz will ride. I'll take a shot here with Greg Wilson and the 7 Chicken Dinner at 6-1.
Yeah, long-time trainer around here, and has always done good, steady work.
Beltway Bob did well with recently.
Yeah, so Chicken Dinner, definitely use. I've got the horse in the mix. I go Midnight Mass here for Charles Lynch and C&A Stables. What's McCarthy? Who's on this horse for me now?
Angel Suarez.
Suarez, okay. They teamed up with McCarthy the only time they ran a firster and went ahead and won at a big price. Remember that Wait for Dark was a 12-1 shot. Out of a mare that works. Sassy City, I think, was great. He had great at stakes place. The breedings there, Midnight Loose can win early. The works are good. Suspect field. I think they score right off the bat. Late to the races with this 4-year-old.
Sure.
Let's try to get it done with Midnight Mass, something we're familiar with.
Sure. The Midnight Mass on Christmas time.
Yep.
All right, so 7-2 for me, 2-7 for Keith on top here in the finale. We both like the 6 as well. Picture her. She might not be good enough to win it, but she rallies to get a piece of it.
And expect you're going to have a little bit of speed here with Princess Rosie, who will entertain the pace. She might shake clear it a bit at a price for Ferris Allen, but Picture has shown the ability to at least close and finish in these races. So that 5.5 might sharpen that run as well.
All right, that's it. We're out of time. Good luck to trainer Mike Trumbetter down there in the Bluegrass with win, win, win. And good luck to Late Night Powwow, uncontested, still having fun, all running down there at Keeneland today. Good luck to you.
Yeah, we've got a lot to pay attention to today.
Sure, a lot of action.
Yeah, get the wine goggles on.
Get the wine goggles. All right, Dave Rodman, he's coming up next with scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.